1979. We moved to Oak Ridge in 1969. My husband and I had 2 children, 5 horses, 4 dogs, and 2 cats. Became very impressed with the community. I became active as a PTA president at the Oak Ridge Elementary, a founding member of the Oak Ridge Swim Club, an elder and charter member of the Oak Ridge Presbyterian Church. I am vice chairman of the Oak Ridge Horse Show. I rode in the first one. I'm on the board of the Oak Ridge Community Center. My hope and determination is that in careful planning, we can return the horse show and its revenue back to the community to which it belongs. My reason for running for a position on the town council is to help preserve and maintain the Oak Ridge traditional values, which include keeping a very careful eye on spending, which will allow us to reduce our tax structure.
Thank you. And Roger.
My name is Roger Howerton. I've been on the council since we incorporated in 1998. I'm married right now to a beautiful wife, Dawn Reed, for 55 years. Got 2 grandchildren, 2 children, 3 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandson. I've been on this council, like I said, since the beginning. I've witnessed the changes and the growth that has happened in Oak Ridge throughout more years than anybody sitting on this, around this council. And I would have never dreamed that I would see Oak Ridge like it is today. But I realize that things cannot stay as they are forever. They're going to change. Even we change. And it's been an honor, though, to serve on this council and to serve the people of Oak Ridge, especially these many years. And I feel myself like the growth in Oak Ridge has gone according to plan. By identifying the town core has enabled us to help develop the outlying areas, keeping to reveal open space, and this is what we were after. You know, I'm running again because of my interest in Oak Ridge. I want to see Oak Ridge keep its identity. I want to ensure that Oak Ridge is going to be a good place to live and to raise a family. You know, I've been labeled, I think, a closet liberal. But it's not that I enjoy spending tax dollars. I don't enjoy spending taxpayers' money. But let me say this. There's going to come times, and when there comes that time that things are needed to make Oak Ridge a better place to live for all of us, a safer, better, safer, and more pleasant place to live, I'm going to support some of those things. So I just make that public tonight. So thank you.
Thank you. And now we'll go into our question and answer period. Danny, you get to be the first one. You will have 60 seconds to answer this question. And again, Eric will let you know when you're within 20 seconds of that. Whoop, better not give me 20 minutes. You take it from that. Okay. Are you satisfied with the rate of residential development that Oak Ridge has experienced in the last 10 to 15 years, and with the developed ordinances the town has in place to control residential growth in the future?
Yeah, as a long-time resident of Oak Ridge, one of the core reasons for moving here was just the beautiful nature of the community, not overbuilt. We came, as you can imagine, from Long Island. Our little community probably had 5,000 people in it, but the neighboring community had 6.4 million in it. So if you just look at the numbers. I believe the development ordinances, the sign ordinances, the lighting ordinances, all the regulations that have been developed over the last few years have helped us to moderate the growth that we're going to experience as we continue to go forward. And having some sort of framework and guideline to work off of is very important. Without order, there's chaos, and it's just that simple. So to answer your question very shortly, yes.
Thank you. Liz, the next question goes to you. Again, you will have 60 seconds to answer. Sooner or later, even the best and the most likable elected officials are criticized. Sometimes the criticism is public and sometimes it is harsh. How accustomed are you to be openly criticized, and if elected, how will you handle being openly criticized?
That's an excellent question, and I don't really know how. I would have to realize what the criticism is, and is it true? And if it is, then I'll face it. If it's not true, then I will talk with the person who is going to criticize.
Okay. Thank you. Roger, you've served on the Oak Ridge Town Council longer than any other member. What do you see as your strengths, and do you feel you have any weaknesses as a council member? If re-elected to another term, what, if anything, would you do more of or differently in your next 4 years? So that's two separate but related questions. And by the way, candidates, if at any point you want me to repeat a question, just ask. I'll be glad to.
How about restating that last part?
You bet. If re-elected to another term, what, if anything, would you do more of or differently in your next 4 years? And since I have, and Eric, I'm so sorry, I told you 60 seconds. I'm going to give you 90 seconds because that was 2 questions.
Well, first of all, if I'm elected, what would I do differently over the next term? I don't think I would change. I try, to the best of my ability on issues, to study the issues prior to and during the meeting and listen to the people and what their input is. And from that, I make my decisions. And I wouldn't change that. Wouldn't change it a bit. The only thing that I would say this, I think that another term would just give me a little more experience. It might help me in making decisions, but I wouldn't make any change.
Okay, thank you. And Tony, this will be 60 seconds. What characteristics, experience, or insight do you feel you would bring to the town council that it currently doesn't have?
Well, I value everybody who is currently on town council. I think we have some great leadership on there right now, and one of the things that I know that they currently have is a great sense of history of the town. That's one thing that I've been continuing to learn myself as we moved here just about 5 years ago. But the other thing that I would like to bring is a sense of marketing expertise and how we can position the town to take advantage of future opportunities culturally, maybe more of a tourism type of a way. I also think having a bit of a fresher perspective on it helps to see how the town can position themselves and take advantage of things a little bit differently than they may have been done before, while still helping to preserve the cultural and history that makes the town unique.
Thank you very much. Liz, the next question will go to you. You will have 60 seconds to answer. The term rural character has been used often to describe Oak Ridge. What is your vision for Oak Ridge's rural character in the future?